What's up, nerds? How's everybody doing today?
Can I go now?
Yes.
Okay, PSO2 beta's back up.
Oh
About
my.
anime waifu time.
Oh, baby. Sounds like a good time. Now, some
Actually-
of you may be asking yourself, why is this cardboard cutout of Pennywise standing behind Steel?
Cause it's scary.
So, let me tell you guys a story. And it's an ongoing story. The story is not over. We're just in the beginning stages of this story. So,
Ooh,
I was
love
laying...
the beginning of a good story.
The beginning of a good story, yes.
Yeah.
So I was laying in bed with my wife, Mrs. Steele, right? And I was scrolling through the Amazons on my phone, just as one
Naturally,
does.
as one does.
Yeah, of course. And I see this glorious masterpiece, a life-size cardboard cutout of Pennywise, and I think to myself, we've got to fuck with him. Him being my son, my 15-year-old son. And so I ordered it a couple days ago and fell asleep and promptly forgot about it. Totally forgot it was a thing until it shows up today, right? I totally forgot that it was a thing. And, so I open the box and I'm like, what the fuck did I order? And I see it staring at me. And my cup overflowed with joy. Because it went from being like oh, haha, that'd be so funny, end of transaction, to real life, oh my god, I get to fuck with him, oh my god. So my son is over at his girlfriend's house as I open this box, and I'm like a fucking kid on Christmas, taking it out of the box and setting it up and like putting it in different spots around his room, like where's it gonna scare him the most? So I put it like up against the mirror in his room, and turn all the lights in his room off, and then I go pick him up from his girlfriend's house a little bit later and bring him home, and I'm like, all right, kid, go clean your room, and follow him up with a camera. And then he walks into his room, all the lights are off, closes the door, and so I'm just like waiting, and a couple seconds go by and I hear a thump. And to my dismay, he did not scream. To my pride, he damn near put a hole in this motherfucker when he punched the shit out of it. I've never been this particular combination of both disappointed and proud. Because on the one hand, I didn't really scare the shit out of him. But on the other hand,
I mean,
my boy's
you
not
did
a
scare
bitch.
him enough for him to punch cardboard, so...
That's a good first reaction. I will take that first reaction. If his first reaction is, oh, threat, I'm fine with this. If it's, oh no! Not so, we gotta toughen you up a little bit, kid. So I didn't get to scare the shit out of him, but my boy's not a bitch. I'm fine with this.
I feel like maybe next time you go with it, bathroom, in the shower, behind the curtain.
Now we're talking, okay.
But then that's kind of dangerous, because if it does really scare him, slips on something, head bashes into like the ceramic toilet or the side of the vanity, and then you're in the hospital, doctor's like, what happened? Be like, oh, Pennywise scared my son, and then they'd be like, okay.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
pee in the cup, sir.
Yep. So the next part of the story is that we get to scare other people with this now too. I'm giving it to Dizzle. Dizzle's gonna scare somebody with it. I'm gonna scare my brother with it.
Oh yeah, no, I wanted it purely for aesthetic purposes. My kids aren't scared of that.
Yeah, no, probably not. You can used to this
I mean, my daughter spent all weekend last weekend drawing all horror movie characters. I don't give a shit about any of that.
Fair enough. I'm gonna get my brother with it next though.
Oh my god, that's gonna be hilarious.
He's I don't know what he's gonna do. I can't wait to find out.
He's gonna fall to the ground, fetal position, start just crying.
Andy?
You're about to tap into some like super dark fear that you didn't even know he had.
No, Andy's gonna punch the shit out of it. I guarantee it. You might get it in pieces. When I give it to you, it might have like a big fucking hole in the face. He's a big dude. Like I'm a big dude, but he's a fucking big dude.
You're about to tap into some fear that he doesn't even know of. Like you don't even know of. Either that or it's some fetish of his and he's gonna just start making out with it.
I'm not gonna want it back then.
I wouldn't want it either at that point. He's just gonna suction cup a bad dragon to it and
It is I think it's like it might be an inch or two taller than me. It's definitely
the standees are usually like between like 6 foot and 6'5". Your typical standees.
I'm 6'1" and it's at least as tall as me.
Yeah.
What kind of bad dragon? All kinds of bad dragon. It's gonna have the tentacle attachments. It's gonna have the fucking like the egg laying shit.
The bad dragon Hydra. I don't know if you guys have heard of that one.
That's some next level shit.
For not only all of your holes, but your friends' holes as well.
Huh.
I'm actually kind of into this now. Bad dragon, hit me up. What up?
Huh. Oh, a custom one with a red balloon painted on it. Oh my goodness. That's uncomfortable. It's got some uncomfortable implications on it. I don't like it.
Show me where the bad dragon touched you. I can't.
Okay, end of stream. No more podcast.
I can't show you because it's a violation of the terms of service.
We're canceling now. I just canceled us. I just canceled us. Just saved us the trouble.
Yeah. You get a butt plug and you just put like a red balloon, like a red balloon from the butt plug. Some Pennywise super into it.
So the PSO2 beta. What did you what did you think of that?
Talk about a turn of topics there. But before we get into that, Steel, how was your week, man?
My week was all right. It was.
Did you do anything fun and exciting?
No, I don't think so. No. What about you?
No, I just worked.
Yeah,
I think I streamed.
I definitely did stream. I continued with my Final Fantasy VII playthrough.
Oh no, I did. I streamed Tuesday and Thursday. I played Witcher.
How did you like it? How are you liking it? Well, you're through the main storyline now, aren't you?
So main story's done, and the first expansion, Heart of Stone, is done, which was really good. I'm on the Blood and Wine expansion now. Yeah, they pretty much just added a whole nother fucking game to the game.
Oh my!
So I'm well over 100 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've been tossing coins to your Witcher for a long time now.
I'm currently. Yeah, I'm at 103 hours, and I'm not even, according to what I've seen, like 20% through Blood and Wine yet. So,
fuck.
Yeah, that.
For a game that you've started, what, like three? This is like the fourth time you've started playing through it.
So I initially tried to play it on launch,
right?
And then I got distracted by other games, and then I got it on my PlayStation. And started playing it on there and got distracted by other games. And then I'm finally I was like, I don't have anything to play. Like, nothing new's coming out. Like, I'm really going to put the time in and dedicate and really get into it. And then, good thing nothing else is fucking coming out because goddamn.
You do have some time. There's like another month or so until the fucking floodgates open and 2020 Gamergate begins.
Yeah, I mean, really, because until Ori and the Will of the Wisp comes out, there's nothing that I've nothing new that I'm picking up.
Is that coming out before Neo 2?
Yeah. So it's Ori is the 9th, I think, and then Neo 2 is the 13th. So I have a couple days.
Okay. Are you gonna beat Ori before Neo 2 comes out? Because Neo 2 is when you're doing your 24-hour stream.
The first one actually had some time. Huh?
Neo 2 is when you're doing your 24-hour stream. No, you promised a 24-hour stream
I did
when
not.
Neo 2
I
came
said
out.
we will think about it.
No, P-Monk just did a 24-hour stream.
Also,
I've done a
it's on a
24-hour
weekday, I'm not
stream.
doing it on a fucking weekday. Your boy's got to work.
I've done a 24-hour stream. Pirate
Shut your
Monkey's
whore
doing a
mouth,
24-hour stream. I think it dizzles up.
When is the 13th? What day is the 13th?
March 13th? Let's find out. That's a Friday.
Motherfucker, of course it is.
Damn. So it sounds like Batdizzle, March 13th, 24-hour stream. That's what it sounds like to me, the casual listener.
Yeah, possibly.
Oh, man.
It truly does depend on the wife's schedule, though.
Why is that? I'll watch the kids.
No, I gotta
come
make
pick
sure.
the little motherfuckers up and bring them over here and take care
No,
of them.
I don't care. I just gotta make sure she's not doing. She has weddings coming up, so I make sure she's in town for those.
Okay, what if she's not?
Well, then I gotta be a dad.
No, I'll take the kids for a night.
Shut up, Uncle Chris.
I'm just saying, man. They'll come hang out with my kids and they'll be happy. My kids will run around, your kids will run around, everybody's taken care of.
Let me have my excuses, you son of a bitch.
Nah, dog. It is on public record.
What?
You are out of excuses.
No, you know what? I do have excuses.
What's that?
Sub count. It's just not there. Sorry. We just
Sub count?
Yeah, no. I have a goal.
What's the goal?
65.
How many?
623.
Nope.
65.
65?
Yeah.
What are you at right now?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let
Why
you
don't
know.
we'll wait.
How do I see?
You open up your creator dashboard.
Shut up. I stream. I know things. I am currently at 12? 13.
Okay. Then you said 35?
65.
You said 35.
No, I definitely said 65.
You said 35.
Run the clip back.
Huh?
35 for 24 hours. You out of your goddamn mind.
Yeah. That seems
Minimum
fair.
65. Yeah, no, I'm at 13. So, oh man, I don't know. Got till March 13th, I guess, to get
50?
52.
52?
That would put me at 65, right? Yeah.
No, total of 50.
No, you're undercutting now.
I'm not undercut.
I said 65.
Nope.
Steel is a fucking menace.
50 subs and Dizzle does a 24-hour stream of Neo 2, guys. You heard it here first.
Yeah, sure, why not? Fuck it.
50?
65.
50.
Final offer.
Yeah, you heard 50. Everybody here heard 50.
60. They heard 50 because you said 50.
That
I said
doesn't change that they heard 50.
initially.
And you have to show us your bad dragon collection.
I don't have any bad dragons.
Well, we're going to have to rectify that now, aren't we?
Speaking of wrecks, never mind.
Rectum fry?
Rectum fry.
You're going to fry her rectum with a bad dragon?
Oh my god. No, but speaking of frying things, did you know that Fleshlight has a warmer? It's like it's like a tube thing, right? And you put your Fleshlight onto it, and it warms it so it feels more real.
It shouldn't surprise you to know that I did not know that.
I have one, and I didn't know that.
Well,
now I do.
Challenge accepted.
Right. Now honestly, I'm very curious. I'm like, like,
interesting.
Yeah, like it already, they're pretty awesome products already. And now I'm like, if I can, I guess, warm it up a little bit before.
So just putting it in the microwave is for peasants now? Like a normal person? Are you good for that? Fucking
I kinda
too
wanna
rich for
throw it in
my
the
blood.
microwave. I just want to throw it. Now, actually, what I did was I would run hot water through it. Like I just run a lot of like really hot water through it, and then I'd throw it back in the thing and lube it up, and it's warm.
It doesn't just get warm from friction?
Well, I mean, if it's in the drawer, my drawer is right over the vent, so it's always like with the AC running and stuff. Because my wife, she likes to keep the house at like -50.
That's true.
So.
That's true. Throw that fucker in the microwave until it melts a little bit like a man.
Yeah, and you just pull it right out and you just slap it on there, so you really feel the burn.
Yeah.
Just melted silicone right on the. Ugh.
That's the stuff right there.
What were we talking about again?
So you were about to tell us about the PSO2 beta, and then you started talking about fleshlights instead after your 50 sub goal to do a 24-hour stream.
Why do you keep changing my sub goal, bro?
Cause
I said 65. I'm gonna get the clip.
Nah, dog.
I always wear a hoodie.
That's
inside.
true.
Our basement stays cold as shit, no matter how like.
But also, it could be like 80 degrees out, and there's a solid chance he's wearing a hoodie and shorts.
I don't know.
No. But when it's hot outside, you wear shorts and a hoodie.
Oh yeah. If I'm in the basement,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll be in a hoodie, but I'll definitely be in shorts because the moment I go back upstairs, it's warm again. So then it's like,
Yeah.
hoodie comes off, shorts stay on naturally because don't want to get arrested.
Or do you?
Only if you'll handcuff me, Daddy.
And I will. So, tell us about this PSO2 beta.
All right. So for those of you who don't know, PSO2 is Phantasy Star Online 2. So it's been a thing over in Japan and stuff since 2012. The original Phantasy Star Online was a Western release. It was they had a Dreamcast and GameCube. PSO2, funny enough, right? So it hasn't come west. People have wanted it and clamored for it. Phantasy Star Online's.
No, we played like the VPN version or some shit. The Japanese.
I did.
Client.
So one of our buddies, Solid Cloud, he's a big
Weeb
fan of Phantasy Star Online and stuff.
Weeb.
Yeah.
Weeb is the word he's looking for, guys. It's weeb.
Weeb. Yep. He's my people.
Yep.
So he we had they have like a translation mod and all that stuff. So like we were able to play.
I don't remember shit being translated. I remember seeing a whole bunch of shit I couldn't read, and then we were running around in the starting area of the game for like 2 hours.
So the translation is like basic bitch translation. Like it's enough to know like these are the buttons I need to press. After that, it's kind of like super broken translation. So it's like half of what you're getting is in English, and the other half is in Japanese, and you're like, I don't know what in the actual fuck's going on. I just run in and jump in and do stuff. So, but it is a hella anime action RPG with online elements. So I don't want to call it an MMO in the traditional sense of like
technically an MMO though.
But yeah, I mean it is, but not in like the sense of like a World of Warcraft or like EverQuest style.
Yeah.
It's much more Destiny. Like it's much more Destiny MMO style where like you can team up with people and like do like the bigger urgent missions, or like their forms are like strikes and raids type deals. You can run most of it solo. And you just basically go on these missions, run through the level, kill shit, get your loot, rinse, repeat. So almost Diablo-like. Like it's just, I'm running through this dungeon, I'm gonna kill a bunch of shit, I'm gonna get my loot, do this mission, come back, rinse, repeat. Hella anime. Gameplay though, holy fuck, is super fun. It's not just typical like, oh, let me press like a 1 or a 2 or a 3 and do my ability, and then I'm gonna click on the screen and move my little stupid orc around or something. Fucking
Hey, watch your fucking mouth there, buddy. You leave the orcs out of this. Look,
it plays. Fuck so you. I played the whole. The beta's on Xbox, and it's like the game was built for a gamepad, right? Like it plays hella action. Like you're not cooling down. You have your base attacks. And then you have your additional like power attacks. They have a whole perfect attack system. So I hit X.
Fuck is a perfect attack?
So when you attack an enemy, right? I hit an enemy, and there's like a light ring that kind of shines across your dude, and as it shrinks in, it goes from white to red. As soon as it hits red, if you hit attack again, you get a boosted. It boosts your attack damage and gives you a higher possibility for like a crit.
Sounds like a fucking mobile game.
Going, huh?
Sounds like a fucking mobile game.
No, that's World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft is definitely not anything close to a mobile game.
It's 100% a mobile game. It's trash. Get out of here with that.
Nah, dog.
No, it's but the combat
since you brought up WoW, limit world first. NA, just saying. Finally on top, as you were. Go on.
I don't know what that means.
Means an American guild finally got a world first on a boss.
But yeah, so there's a whole, and like you can chain all your like critical strikes, like your perfect hits from regular attacks, and you can chain them right into your like your power attacks or your special moves, and keep kind of going that way. I mean, shit. I went through an entire boss fight. I didn't touch the fucking ground. Like I played a hunter. I launched a character up and went full like Devil May Cry on his ass. It was fucking glorious.
That's some ultra weeb shit.
Yes. Oh my god, the character creator. Oh.
Did you?
I spent the first like 2.5 hours of the beta. I'm like, I'm really gonna play this game. Fucking character creator.
It's like my wife when Skyrim
it has a booby
first
slider.
Came out.
It has a booby slider.
Of fucking course it does. Jesus Christ. When Skyrim came out.
Big Milkies.
Big Milkies. Yes. Oh, fuck. Big Milkies, absolutely.
But yeah, so, and you're not, probably my favorite thing is it doesn't play like a typical MMO. It's very fun in the action RPG sense. Story's stupidly anime. It's ridiculous. The voice acting, like the English voice acting is so sort of bad that it's sort of good.
How does that work?
It just fits that realm of like the dubbing's really bad. So like the English voice acting ends, but the mouths for the characters are still moving. Like,
so it's like every kung fu movie you made me watch in our early 20s?
Yeah, pretty much. It's phenomenal.
So fucking bad.
The one thing that was really cool is
I did like the Protector ones though. The Protector series was good.
Yeah, they enhanced
the Tony Jaa shit.
The game was definitely enhanced for like the Xbox One X, so they did like a lot of graphical enhancements and stuff. So it looks really good for a 2012 game. It's free to play, which is always a plus.
That's a pretty big selling point.
Yeah.
Is it pay to win though?
No, not from my experience in playing like what I did on the Japanese version, and then playing the beta. There's not really. I mean, they have shops and stuff, but it's one of those. The shops are there, but you can grind. Like you're gonna grind, and you're gonna get materials thrown at you for the stuff you need relatively easily.
Okay.
It doesn't. I mean, it's no different than like your any kind of other MMO, right? Like I need to get this gear piece, so I'm gonna keep hitting this mission, or I'm gonna keep grinding this out. Same with Destiny or in all those. I'm gonna keep running this strike because I need this piece of armor.
Right, but can you buy that piece of armor?
Not that I know of. No, not like you're not purchasing currency to buy armors and stuff that I've seen. I mean, again, it could change in the full release, but as it looks now and everything I've seen,
it's like day 2 into beta, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and I mean, again, from what I've seen, even in most of the purchases I've seen you can do, even in like the full released version that's out, is like inventory expansion.
Okay.
like your storage, like your character storage and stuff like that. Like you already have a shit ton of storage, but like if you're a hoarder and you want to save literally every piece of anything you get.
Like Dizzle playing any RPG ever?
No,
Yes.
I feel attacked.
You should. That was literally a personal attack directed at you.
I just like to loot everything. I don't like
And then
to
keep
save it.
Keep all of it.
I literally keep one piece of every item I ever loot in any RPG ever. Even if I don't fucking need it. Starting gear, got it. Saved. I might need it. You never know, man. You never know
I'm
when you
judging
might be
so
able to,
hard.
might be able to upgrade your starting gear into something super awesome. I don't remember. It's happened to me in a game before. I don't remember which RPG it was.
It was fucking Skyrim. No, it wasn't Skyrim.
No.
Um,
I had my starting gear, and I got rid of it. And then it was like midway towards like it was probably about 65% through the game. I found out if I still had my starting gear, I could have upgraded it into some of the best gear in the game. And I was like,
and
so
he's
from
been
that point on,
traumatized since then and has never sold any gear since in any game ever. Doesn't
Always
even know
keep
what
one
fucking game it was that got him traumatized. But goddamn it, it's stuck.
always keep one piece. That's the lesson you take from this, children.
No,
Always
that's
keep
dumb.
one piece of every gear.
That's dumb. It was just a bad dream.
It could have been. Honestly, it could have been a terrifying dream. I don't
Yep.
know. But it scared me enough. I always keep one piece. But yeah, no, you can buy like expansions to like your inventory. And they do have like it's free to play, but they do have like it's like a premium pass, which is like a basically like their subscription service where you get access to the extended inventory without like that's part of your subscription kind of deal. So I mean, but there's nothing that I saw that was like a buy this weapon for $9.99 and you can go wreck nerds.
I want to do that. I would 100% buy that and then just go like ruin
one thing I'm
people's
not sure of,
experience.
I think there's a PvP element to it, which I think would be really fun.
See, now you have my attention.
But I'm not 100% because again, this isn't this was just the beta, so there wasn't anything PvP-esque in there.
I want PvP.
But like
I love to flex my PvP-ness.
I think the PvP, honestly, with how the game plays, like, I think the PvP in that would be fucking dope, especially the class system.
It does have a class system, okay.
Yeah, you're not restricted to it.
What the fuck does that mean?
I can continuously switch classes whenever I want.
So like Final Fantasy 14?
Yeah, I essentially it's like their jobs. Like you can switch. So like right now, my character in the beta is a hunter, but then, and my hunter is it's at like level 35. But then I was like, you know what? I wanna add. I switched it up and started adding like another class called a braver, which is a dual kind of melee and ranged class.
It sounds like they ripped it off Final Fantasy 7.
So I started mixing like some of the skills from there in, and it just gives you more options. So then I can switch on the fly, like, and then you can have up to 6 weapon and skill loadouts. And at the flick of the D-pad, up or down, I can switch the weapon I'm using and the skill loadouts I have, and just roll right into it during combat.
And does that change like your action bars and shit?
So everything's mapped on the controller. Everything's mapped to your XYB buttons.
Okay.
And then your left trigger. So you have your 6. You have your 3 main, right? Your 3 face buttons that you're using. Hit left trigger, it flips to the other 3. So you have your 6, and then you have your skill bar, which you can map other things to, which is just a click of the left stick.
Okay.
Like
so, so could you hypothetically go from being like a tank to a healer back to a tank?
Essentially, yeah. As long as you build your skills up for it.
That sounds like it'd be nasty as shit on like some big fights.
Yeah.
Like you just like
so they were running urgent missions and stuff, which is again they're like mini raids.
Yeah.
Sort of kind of strikes. They're just bigger kind of boss fights and stuff you go into. And one of the ones we did last night, so there are 12 people, And you go in with all 12 and you kind of group up at the beginning, and when you're ready to go, you launch the little teleporter and you get 30 seconds. Well, in that 30 seconds, there was people who were playing a summoner class, so they had like their pets and stuff with them.
Okay.
And they were basically boosting us right at the beginning. As soon as we teleported in, they switched from summoner to one of them switched to a healer, and the other one switched to a ranger, which is all fucking guns and shit.
Awesome.
And we're like helping out DPS, but then when they needed to, they would flip their classes around, reboost, and re-heal. Like it was
okay.
And then on that fight, I kept flipping between hunter and my braver setup. So then I would hit range when needed, like because the enemy would kind of go off this floating platform.
Right.
I can't hit it with a sword, so I switch my class over to my braver class with the bow, and be able to start fucking pelting it. And then as soon as he got close again back to the map where we can go to the swords, I'd flip back over to my hunter and be able to do like my big boy damage.
You start punching him in the wee again.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And each class has different weapons. Like hunters have giant ass swords and lances and shit they can use. Bravers, you get like katanas, bows and stuff. They have fighters, which is like knuckles and like dual swords. And I think you would have fun. Like if you can get over the weeb hump, I think you would have
I don't know that I could get over the weeb hump.
Yeah, you didn't think you could with, Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest was a JRPG though. Like that was a single player JRPG. That is literally right up my fucking alley.
Just as cheesy as a JRPG. But like the gameplay alone is like there's stuff in there that's even for me, I'm like I get it's hella anime and your boy loves some anime, and there's stuff in here where I'm like,
is it more or less weeby than Dragon Quest XI? Because Dragon Quest XI is about as weeby as I can tolerate.
Different style of weeb?
But more or less weeb. Like on the weeb meter.
It's definitely a different variety of weeb.
Okay. What does that mean? For the average non-weeb consumer out there.
I think the gameplay would hook you and you would be able to...
I would be able to overcome the weebness?
Yeah.
But if the weebness is that high, then it has to be overcome.
So this is like sci-fi weeb, not...
See, I'm not that big into sci-fi. Like, I like fantasy.
Yeah, so...
But sci-fi is not really my bag.
It lightly mixes both. Honestly, it's all... Just the gameplay is so fucking fun. The missions are cool. Some of the characters are actually really fun. I just personally... PSO2 kind of has me just on gameplay alone.
I'll probably try it.
I mean, it's free. Worst case scenario, you download it and you go, "Oh, I don't like it."
That's true. I will probably give it a go.
But also the gameplay and the not being restricted to like I can essentially dual class whenever the fuck I want.
See, that's pretty cool to me. Being able to like swap back and forth between different classes is pretty dope. And I like that.
Like there's base skills that unlock across all of them.
Right.
So then when you go to, say, Ranger, Braver, or whatever the next class you want to jump into is...
How many classes are there?
8.
Okay, that's not bad.
No, there's Braver, or there's Hunter, Braver, Bouncer,
Bouncer
Fighter,
sounds fun.
Ranger, Summoner.
Which one's the thick boy? Is the Bouncer the thick boy?
No, it's the Hunter.
What? The fuck does a Bouncer do then?
Bouncer is, think, kind of like your Rogue.
Really?
Literally, their fighting style is they bounce.
Oh.
Like they float in the air and they fight really fast, and like they use like they have like jet boots, but they have blades on them, and they just do like a bunch of flip kicks and shit in the air and slice people up. And...
Yeah, you will not see your boy doing flip kicks and shit.
Oh yeah, no.
Give me the thick boy.
And then they have your races. There's 4. You get your humans, obviously. You have your... I just call them Gundams. I don't actually know what they're called, but they look like Gundams. They're just robot people. That look
I want a Gundam.
They look like Gundams. It's awesome.
I want a fucking mech suit.
That's literally... They're mechs. They're mech people.
I want a fucking mech people.
Um, you can give them a human face. It actually is super silly. Think like a Transformer body with a human head, or a Gundam body with like a human head. It looks fucking hilarious.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, you don't have to. You can have them full Gundam. Like,
yeah, no. If I want to be a fucking mech person, I want to be a full blown fucking mech person. I want to be a mech person with like not wearing a helmet.
And then they have like the Dumans or Newmans or whatever. They're like demon humans.
So like a tiefling?
Yeah, kind of. They look a lot of human. They're really human like. They just have like horns or shit. It's for the. In all honesty, it's for the people who are really into like demon waifus, because that's what no one plays a demon human dude. They're all demon human waifus with like little horns and shit.
So like waifu material, where does it land?
Experience, I'm just saying.
So what race were you playing then?
I just played a human dude.
Okay.
I mean, I made a waifu.
Yeah, naturally.
I mean, that's all I could do. Because the initial beta, the servers were rough.
Did it have a titty slider?
Oh yeah, 100%. And I'm like, and let's talk about this titty slider, all right?
Okay, let's talk about it.
Because it wasn't just like, here's a slider.
All right.
Max boobage, little boobage. Nope. It's a box. You get a fucking diamond shape, and you can literally like morph the titty. I actually at one point squished it in and squished it down, and it was just this long cone boobie, and I was like, oh my god, you can make silly titties.
So like the Madonna titty?
Yeah, you can make torpedo titties, Madonna titties, orangutan titties.
Oh god, you gotta get him in a fucking headlock. It was a Scary Movie 2 reference for anybody who's still is young folk.
And they had the whole the character creation in there is actually pretty in depth and fun.
For those
all
zoomers, exactly. Okay.
No, the character creation in there is fun. I mean, I don't know. I typically isn't my style of game. Like, I'm not a big MMO person. I don't like playing a lot of like online games. But the fact that I could essentially play this as like solo 100%, and then with like the urgent quest, jump in with a random group of 12 people, roll through, wreck some shit, dip out, and not have to say a fucking word.
That's pretty.
I was into
selling
it.
Point.
But also, I mean, I think it'd be fun to run through, wreck shit, like with friends, like in the Destiny sense. But you need friends.
I'll be your friend.
You need my friend.
I got you, buddy.
Thanks, babe.
We're gonna go fucking weeb it up all over some nerds.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think the servers were super rough on day one of the beta. And by that, I mean...
That's kind of to be expected, though.
It started at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and then I actually couldn't play the game until 12:30. So, yeah.
Ouch.
They actually took the servers completely down and then did a bunch of maintenance on them and then relaunched everything at like 12:30 Eastern time. And then from that point on, it was solid. But I don't think they actually expected to be hit like that fucking hard right off the break.
Yeah.
And I mean, they did a good job fixing it. That's why they extended the beta technically ended last night at 3 a.m. Eastern. But because of the issues they had right on like the first day of the beta, they went ahead and opened everything back up at 8 to midnight tonight again, or 8 to 3 a.m.
Oh, that's not bad.
So they basically were like, hey, sorry, we get it. We had a huge fucking hiccup and an issue with this. So to appease that, we're going to do some more urgent missions. We're going to give you some more stuff. And then we're going to extend it out for another, 7 hours or so.
I don't think that there's ever been any MMO ever launched ever that had a smooth launch.
No.
Ever.
And you know, the thing is, there's people who were like, well, how does this game have such a rough server launch on the beta when
Because it's a
been
fucking
game
MMO.
it's been a game since 2012 over in Japan and they're playing it? Well, because we're not playing on Japanese servers, you dipshit.
That's definitely part of it. But also, like even look at World of Warcraft. Like they've been putting out expansions. I mean,
I mean, Classic. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Look at the launch of Classic was a clusterfuck.
Yeah. You've got fucking hundreds of thousands of people trying to log on at one time. Like,
right. Well, that's what I was saying. I don't, and even though the beta was a closed beta, like you had to sign up through like the Xbox Insider thing or like program to get access to it. And I just don't think they were expecting to be hit that hard that quickly on the servers right when the game first launched. Like, because it was 5 p.m. Pacific. So they probably, I'm guessing here, but they probably were like, all right, 5 p.m. Pacific. There's probably still a lot of people who, if they work or whatever, they're getting off and they have, like, we have time. 8 p.m. Eastern, people are already at home. So East Coast will probably be jumping on.
Yeah, so it'll be staggered to some extent, but no.
Right.
Don't underestimate the weeb.
But, no, because, I mean, I got in, I created my character, got into the game, and as soon as I was about halfway through the first like tutorial mission, server disconnected, and then it was just from that point on it was rough. Yeah. And then every time I pulled it back up, it said server because the servers are listed as ships.
Yeah.
So it was like ship 1 and ship 2, and both of them said like it wasn't even crowded. It just said like full.
It was the exact same way with the WoW Classic launch. There was fucking like there were queue times up to like 8 hours for people to log into the game.
Oh, I know. I was watching like Tim and Lupo and them when they were going like when Classic launched, and like at one point Tim was in a queue of like 8,127 people, and it was like right when the servers went live, he went to like he hit login and he was like, you know. Everyone was like, I mean, people were at like 16,000 in a queue, and it was ridiculous. But I mean, I think this is good beta wise. Like I said, I had a lot of fucking fun. It's supposed to come out spring 2020, so they got
a
time
couple months.
Yeah, I mean, they got some time to work on it and do whatever they need to. It's Xbox and PC, I believe, is the first launch in spring, and then eventually, I guess it's coming to PlayStation 4.
Okay.
And wouldn't be surprised if they brought it to the Switch either, considering the fact it's on the Switch in Japan. So
pretty sweet.
In Japan, it's on PC, PlayStation Vita, and the Switch. So
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So speaking of rough launches, speaking of games that did not do very well on launch. Warcraft 3, anybody?
Oof.
Warcraft 3. Dizzle didn't miss his stream. Talking about the PP.
Oh, Warcraft 3. What can we say about the...
Yep. Okay.
Except for...
So, some quick numbers about the Warcraft 3 launch. It has currently a 0.5 Metacritic user review rating. 0.5, which is the lowest on Metacritic history. And that's out of 28,000 user reviews. 28,000. It's a 0.5. To put that, to give you guys some context on that, the worst game of 2019 was Eternity: The Last Unicorn, and that had a 3.8.
I'm sorry. What?
You okay over there?
My dogs are borking.
Oh, okay.
What was that called? Eternity: The Last Unicorn?
Eternity: The Last Unicorn had a 36 from critics. Out of 8 critics, they got a 36, and out of 17 user reviews, they got a 3.8. Warcraft 3 Reforged had 28,000 user reviews and a 0.5 rating. Now, it had 32 critics review it, and it got a 60. So that seems more in line with reality there. It was a lot of salty nerds pissed off because the game didn't have a smooth launch and fucking review bombed it with 38,000 or 28,000 zeros. And then one asshole was like, 5 stars, best game ever. So yeah. That is the power of review bombing, guys. Now, I'd like to say that I did not really have any issues at all playing the game. I had next to no issues at all. Like, it wasn't perfectly smooth, but it was release day, so I was like, okay, I'm not really that worried about it. But some of the complaints were there's a missing cutscene that they advertised the shit out of that's just not in the game at all. No ranked ladder for the for competitive play.
When?
And the biggest one is probably the map editor. Like, the things that you make in map editor belong to Blizzard. Anything that, because go on.
When?
I mean, like, after the original OG Warcraft 3, that basically spawned the Dota,
MOBA,
which was the launch of like the MOBA genre of video games. It was a free mod to a player-based mod made in Warcraft 3 that launched a whole fucking genre of video games, an incredibly popular genre of video games. So Blizzard doesn't want anybody to be able to cash in on that without them getting a cut of it now. Which, I mean, is dumb, but I get it. But yeah, so anything you make on Warcraft 3 Reforged belongs to Blizzard. Yeah, if you have a better idea than Blizzard does, it's actually Blizzard's idea.
Well, I mean, that's Bethesda's whole MO on keeping their games running.
Oh yeah.
Oh, how'd QA go on the game? Oh man, there's so many bugs. People still falling through fucking world. Like, shit's glitching. Fuck it, release it. The mods will fix it.
Yep.
Blizzard's now just like, yeah, we're gonna release this. But also, if you mod anything, that shit's ours, dog.
Yep. And then but then there were additionally complaints that they weren't immediately refunding people that bought the game. Which I wasn't really able to find any refusals of Blizzard to refund it. There were there were a lot of complaints about it, but like, everybody eventually did update Reddit and be like, "Oh, actually, I did get my review or my refund."
The problem is like most fucking young dipshits in the world, they're like, "Oh, I don't like this. I want a refund," and they like expect it to happen right then and there.
Yeah, but like on some kind of automated system. Like, anybody that like actually called Blizzard and tried to get a refund got the refund right away. But everybody was mad that the automated system wasn't wasn't instantaneous.
Right.
So I'm like you actually had to interact with a person. Oh no, I don't feel bad for you. Shut the fuck up.
There's processing times on shit. Like, that's how the world works now.
Yeah, I mean, not everything happens right now. Exactly,
like, I mean,
the way you
shit,
want.
there's even with my bank, like my bank account, when I had an issue with transactions on my bank account being taken out like fraudulently, essentially, it was proven and all that stuff, and I still had to wait 72 hours for all of it to process and come back to my account.
Yeah.
And that is my own money that was actually stolen from me, not, oh my God, way.
I bought this game and it's not what I wanted, so now,
most places are like,
back.
okay, you can refund the game, and it's going to take 24 to 48 hours for you to get, especially if you go through an automated system, some kind of response.
And then it's probably going to take another
it.
couple days for it to actually show back up in your bank. Like,
right, and then even on top of that, you're looking at, okay, I'm going through this automated system. which great, but it's a fucking queue, so it's gonna pop through and work as it was received.
Yep.
Guarantee you their refund queue is a 24 to 48 hour process, and then it'll be like, oh, okay, cool, we're gonna process this, which is another probably 72 hours to process it, and then depending on your bank or your payment method, that's
in a couple days.
Right. Like, welcome to the fucking world.
Yeah, welcome to being an adult, guys. Not everything happens exactly the way you want instantly. Sorry.
Right.
But that's like the world. And in the time that it took all this to happen, Metacritic got fucking review bombed to 0.5. 28,000 angry children. We're like, give it 0 stars now.
Review bombing, and review bombing either way is whether you try and review bomb a game, right, to bring the score down, it's just fucking stupid, right? That's just childish. I'm gonna throw a fucking temper tantrum.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a fucking temper tantrum. Like
but in the same regard,
not perfect, but it's not that bad. It's not 0.5 bad.
Right. And trust me, I just looked up this Eternity Last Unicorn. Warcraft 3 Reforged is not that bad. But at the same time, like I've seen people who are like, oh, we can, like, when review bombs happen, oh, you could let's reverse review bomb it and like go, and no, that's just fucking that's childish too. Like you're not going to change anything at this point, right? Like you're not going to go in and get another 28,000 people to fucking give it 5 stars to get it up to a 1. You know, it's just, it is what it is at this point. And it's a bunch of angry fucking nerds crying over dumb shit, which essentially is the fucking gaming world.
More or less. Basically, yeah. That does about sum it up. But like, yeah, it just fucking blows my mind. Like, and honestly, that's why I don't care about reviews at all.
I don't
care about reviews at all.
If I cared about reviews, I wouldn't play half the fucking games I play.
Yeah,
half the anime games I play. Shit.
It's just it's a meaningless system because the critics fucking suck, and there's really no way of telling whether the actual review, whether the player reviews are valid or not.
Right.
It could
even on top of that, prime example of why reviews are mostly kind of unreliable and all they are is just fucking opinion pieces, really. Was it IGN had a review for the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC? And the dude was talking about it in his review and the review video, and I think they added like 10 new bosses, or there's like 10 boss fights or something in the DLC. And he straight up says, giving it his review and his score and all that stuff, and says mid review, I've only been able to beat 3 of these bosses, and I haven't beaten the DLC. So you haven't completed it.
Yeah.
And you're gonna issue a final, like, how are you, like, how does that make any sense? It's the same with people who are like, oh, I didn't get instant gratification on my refund, so now I'm going to cry about it and throw a fucking fit. Dude, and shit doesn't work.
It's like, fucking stupid. And then the thing that blows my mind about the Warcraft 3 like fucking temper tantrum was that like it's still on the front page of Twitch right now. Like, viewership wise, it's got just under 4,000 viewers right now.
Right.
A game that was released fucking 20 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I played because I bought it. I played a little bit of it. I haven't had any of these, like, any of the issues that these people are apparently having, you know.
Yeah, talking about like the game being unplayable and shit. I played it on launch day and had next to no issues.
Right.
Like, there were a couple parts where it got laggy, but like that was it. And they patched that week 1.
I experienced one major issue, and that was one of my heroes like clipped through a tree and like got stuck in like the forest there. I couldn't get him back out. And I was like, oh no. Reload. oh look, I just restarted the mission. Cool. Everything's fine.
Like, these people obviously did not come up playing like actual video games that were released buggy and like, you know, they just stay that way. Like, that's just how like the game was released, and that's how the game worked before you could like patch shit.
But on a side note, with the review bombing and it being at like 0.5, with like the one person who gave it 5 stars just to save it from a full 0, you know, their optimism right there, their optimism is nice, right? It's nice to see.
Yeah.
But they're also probably the same person who, like, just out of sheer optimism gave Fallout 76 like 5 stars also. Like, people are acting like Warcraft 3 Reforged is a 76. Like, no. Bruh, no.
Yeah, like when it becomes like when the name becomes a meme, like when something can get 76th, something completely unrelated can get 76th. Like, that's it. Like, it's not as bad as that game was.
Right. Like, people like that's what blows my mind. Like, I'm more mad at the DLC that was launched for fucking Code Vein, right?
Yeah.
Like that, I was mad about, and I actually understand like the angry reviews and like people being pissed off about it.
What happened with that? I never heard about that.
So it was literally, it's one boss and a couple reskinned weapons.
Sounds like a Destiny DLC.
It essentially, yeah, yeah. And it wasn't even like a new boss.
Did they charge you $20 for it?
So the season pass was like $30.
Okay.
But it was literally a reskinned enemy made into a boss
That definitely
with like one new attack
DLC.
and then some like reskinned weapons.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a Destiny DLC.
And I mean, they added a couple new like blood codes, but really they're just
The fuck's a blood code?
that's your class.
Okay, got you.
You like the mix and match class like abilities and stuff you can do.
So it sounds better than a Destiny DLC. Like, hey, here's
A
5
little
minutes
bit
of
better.
story.
Yeah.
One new
like
wing of the existing raid opened up with one boss at the end of it.
It's like a sea hair better, you know?
$20.
It's like a sea hair better.
Oh God, you're a sea hair away from getting sea sucking socked, buddy.
But like that right there, even I like, and I don't really typically. I'm just kind of like, okay, whatever. Like, I don't get super heated about shit all the time on games. Like when something's released, I'm just like, all right, I'll take the L on this for believing that it'll be good.
Yeah. Well,
like,
to be fair, that's what you get for pre-ordering so much shit.
I didn't pre-order it.
Oh, I just wanted an excuse to work in. To be fair,
I didn't pre-order Code Vein.
Letterkenny, guys, come on, work with me here.
But I mean, I bought the season pass because I was like, fuck it. Like, I'm thinking Dark Souls style kind of season pass. Like, I'm gonna get kind of new areas.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of how it was sort of presented.
Yeah.
I didn't get that. Now I'm like, rough. But even that should take that is a deserved beating from people who like the game, fans and everything being pissed off. Warcraft 3 because people are.
Yeah, like the game wasn't perfect at launch. Oh fucking no, get over it.
But yeah, and they're fucking literally acting like it was a 76 when it wasn't even remotely close.
Yeah, no. Like it was I mean, now in people's defense, like, it was just an HD remake of the game. They weren't really changing anything about it.
I don't think all it was the game and the expansion.
Yeah, it was Warcraft 3 and then the Frozen Throne.
Right. They weren't adding anything, as far as I know.
Well, they reskinned everything, and there was supposed to be some added cutscene, and they're revamping the MMR system for the.
Yeah, but I'm saying like in terms of like adding content to the like missions and like there was none of that. It was literally they're just they're just doing a StarCraft 1.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
So,
Yeah, but angry nerds will be mad.
angry nerds be angry. I don't know. Who do you think would win in a fight? Angry nerds or angry weebs?
Well, angry weebs have the power of God and anime on their side. So.
True. True. I definitely think the weebs would take it though.
I don't know.
Like what we need to do is find a way to get a bunch of angry nerds and angry weebs into one room.
Are we assuming that the two groups are mutually exclusive?
Oh yeah, no.
No, what about the people that fall into both camps? Like you. You're a nerd and a weeb. You're not angry, but like let's assume that you were. Which group would you fall into? I'm a nerd. I'm not
neither.
a weeb.
I would remove myself from said thing because, to be honest, I don't really get angry over waifu insults or like people saying the game you like is trash. Like, okay.
Yeah. Well, then don't fucking play it.
I'm still gonna play it.
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna enjoy the shit out of it. Knock yourself out.
Like I don't fall, like that's just not how it works. But like those two groups in a room, right?
Yeah.
And then
how big is the room? Are we talking like it'd have to be at like Comic-Con or something. To,
yeah, I'm thinking like at least a banquet size, like a banquet hall type room.
Okay.
Right.
And then
maybe
like the weebs on the left and the nerds on the right.
Yeah.
And then like Wall of Death style, they just charge
Wall of Death
each other?
style.
Okay.
Wall of Death style.
Okay. I'm liking it. This sounds like it'd be a pretty good time.
yeah. Wall of Death style, and
abandoned warehouse. There we go. Excellent ideas.
We have a whole commentary table, right? We'll set up cameras so we can get like full like multi-angle views of the battle. We'll have a commentary table, like all.
We'll need Golden Boy and Rich Campbell to.
Full commentary table. But of course, to keep the commentator safe, we would have them in full hazmat gear, breathing devices, and everything. Because God knows
we could just outline the table in deodorant.
Yeah. Oh no. Well. Yeah, that's true. The smell in that room.
Oh yeah.
Could you imagine?
That'd be something.
Fuck it. Fuck nerds. Weebs versus Smash Bros.
Ooh.
Bro, the stink alone.
More deodorant. We're gonna have to resort to like full on fucking
three-way combat between Weebs, nerds, and Smash Bros.
Okay.
But we peg it this way. Right? We're like, hey, these dudes totally said your waifu's trash, and they'd be like, and
plot twist. Then we pull the fire alarm, and the sprinklers come down.
That's where we're going.
They all get a shower.
That's where we're going with it, and then we preload the whole fucking fire like water system with fucking soap and water, and then we lock them all in there. Pull the fucking fire alarm, and then we listen to the scream. We listen to their screams of agony and everybody's nostrils rejoicing. Everybody's nostrils rejoicing. Just hallelujah, hallelujah.
Oh man, that'd be beautiful to see.
Yeah, your waifu is trash. You're a cloud maid, you motherfucker. How dare you? Fallout's the greatest game ever made.
Whoa. Ugh. I think that'd be fucking beautiful to see.
You'd hear like this. It would sound like it would be like a scene in like a movie. There'd be like hands on windows, like sliding down, like they're dying and melting. It'd be like, no, fucking chain doors just shaking. I'm like, get clean, nerds.
Yep.
all the cosplayers at conventions would be just so happy that people didn't totally smell like ass.
Yep. The delousing that would occur.
and then just to like, we'd have to have obviously giant like car wash dryers set up on the outside, so when we finally do release the door, they could get some kind of dry.
Yeah.
But for the ones that really do try and like get in like a little ingenuity to them and sneak out or get away, we prepped around every side of the building fire hoses.
Naturally. Naturally.
I like this.
How did we
TwitchCon
get to this?
TwitchCon
from Warcraft
2020,
3
here I
review
come.
bombs?
Huh?
I said, how did we get to this from Warcraft 3 review bombs?
Because those are the people that need to be cleansed.
Okay.
They're the people review bombing.
Purged,
And
as
the only
it
way
were.
to you know what it is? You know, they probably get so mad because they catch a whiff of themselves that they just like, it's not even like they're saying the game's unplayable, but really they just can't see or play the game properly through the tears streaming down their face after they catch a whiff of themselves.
I would think that they're used to it though.
It's like inhaling CS gas. You know, it's just like fucking tear, just straight up shot to the face.
Ew.
Snot flowing, just can't do it.
Ew.
Sorry.
That's nasty. Gross.
God, it's gross. Just
Yeah. So,
fucking nerds.
now Blizzard did release a patch note or a patch
That says take a bath, fuckers.
to Warcraft 3 Reforged that fixed the server. They had the server stability fixed on launch day. And they patched some fixes for some of the graphical bugs that people were getting. And they're gonna have the rank ladder announcements coming up in the next couple weeks. Ugh. Yikes.
Yeah, you're still stuck on that fucking tear gas.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking with me right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Fuck, do we have anything else to cover? Was there something else? 'Cause I can't fucking think right. It's fucking with me, man.
AMD had a profit,
Oh yeah, no, AMD killed it.
or their revenue grew. What, they had a 50% growth in revenue.
Yeah, no, I don't think it was. I don't think it was straight revenue. It was Final Fantasy VII Remake was not delayed again. Get out of here. Don't you toy with my emotions.
I'm actually no. It's
April
not.
10th.
It's
What?
not delayed again. Trust me, Steel would know because
I would know.
I would already been up his ass about it.
Yeah, no, it's delayed until April. It was supposed to be March 3rd. Now it's April 10th. But that's old news. That was announced like a month ago.
So yeah, AMD had some growth, which is it's good to see. You know,
Yeah.
they've been doing a lot of good shit since their Ryzen series stuff.
Yeah, Ryzen's been fucking killing it. Oh
Look,
my god,
I
Ryzen's been killing
I
it.
said PC things, guys.
You did. Yeah, I'm so proud of you, man.
Thanks, babe.
Guys, we now live in a world where I've been streaming console games and Dizzle has been streaming PC games.
Oh god,
Yeah.
I need Neo 2 to hurry up and come
How
out.
the turntables have turned on the table, sir. Checkmate.
Let's see. What else do we have? Overwatch, the hero band stuff.
Yeah, that's well. They haven't implemented it yet, but they like kind of announced it. They said that they're gonna be doing hero bands, like weekly hero bands, to shake up the meta,
Yeah, so
but only in comp.
the exact quote was that they're going to control the bans for like on a weekly basis in order to prevent players from stagnating on any one meta too long.
That should be pretty interesting to see. My guess is they're gonna do like one tank, one DPS, and one healer, or support like per week. But I
Yeah.
mean, we'll see how it goes.
But they've also said that nothing's kind of written in stone. So
Yeah,
obviously it all could change.
and it is only gonna affect competitive play, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's an interesting take
Yeah,
because you got all your MOBAs. I think even Rainbow Six, like with Siege, you ban specific characters per match.
do you? I didn't know they did that in Siege.
I think they do in Siege.
I played like 2 or 3 hours of Siege, and it was like a year or two ago, so I have no idea.
I might be wrong, but
Are you looking at porn right now?
No.
He's looking at porn.
No.
He's 100% looking at porn.
Yeah, I think it's only in ranked, but there's a ban phase.
Okay. Yeah, I'm curious to see what it does for Overwatch. If it makes Overwatch League more interesting to watch for more heroes being played, I'm down. Fuck it. I like watching Overwatch League as it is, but I mean, it's been kind of interesting because the season just started and it's like the meta is completely different than it was. I saw people playing McCree in competitive for the first time in fucking 2 years, which is very refreshing to see as somebody who used to be a McCree main.
See, and here's the other thing that flipping through this, where they were talking about like with Overwatch and like the bans and stuff like that, was apparently their whole philosophy for balancing, like balance changes and stuff, is gonna change.
Okay. Yeah, they said they were gonna start getting more aggressive with it.
Yeah, they said basically like it has been focused on stability for all players, but going forward, balance more frequently, more aggressively, and be less concerned with trying something out and maybe pulling it back later.
Okay.
Basically, he also said we're going to try some pretty aggressive balance changes, balance more aggressively, target the meta, and moving you off the meta as frequently as possible.
I like it, personally. I like them switching it up and keeping it interesting.
Yeah.
Less fucking one comp being all that anybody plays for months.
Well, yeah, I mean, it'll make it interesting. I don't know, especially from a viewer standpoint, it'll make it more fun to watch where I'm not watching literally the same team every fucking time.
Yeah, like, let's see who takes out the enemy team's shields first, and that team wins.
Yeah, because that's what it's been for the past forever.
Yeah, for like all of season 3 was or season 2 was fucking like it was all Reinhardt and Orisa.
Yeah. And then whoever lost shields first gets fucked.
Yeah, like hey, you're fucked. Get deleted.
So, I mean, I don't. It'll be interesting to see what pool, because they're calling it like their character pool. It's a weekly character pool, so it'll be interesting to see.
You'll like this. I was watching Overwatch League just a little bit ago. I was watching the Dallas versus San Francisco game.
Right.
And Diva was pretty heavily played. There were a lot of divas running around.
I like it.
Dizzle is the number one diva main in the world, guys, by the way. In competitive Overwatch, Dizzle is the number one diva main.
It's true. I rejected many an offer because I'm a family man now. Can't be on the road.
Yep.
So
yeah, now that the Overwatch League is exclusively on YouTube, to answer Tim's question there. Hey, buddy.
Oh, that's true. It is because Blizzard
is exclusively on the YouTubes.
Let's see what else. Stadia still sucks.
Yeah.
xCloud's gonna be better than Stadia.
Yeah.
Apparently, Nvidia's streaming service is pretty lit.
Was it Shadowplay?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than Stadia.
Well, yeah, that's not saying a whole lot.
Let's see what else.
PlayStation Now is allegedly might be coming to Switch.
The Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
That'd be cool. Yeah. Which would be interesting. So, speaking of interesting stuff, right? It is total coincidence. Could be, possibly total coincidence. Who knows? We'll see. But a week or two ago, was it Phil Spencer for Microsoft?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, cool dude.
Head of the Xbox stuff.
Yeah. Was out in Japan meeting with like game companies and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
And like assuming, stuff, possibly trying to woo people to the Xbox.
Right.
But at the same time,
yes,
the new Nintendo head, Doug Bowser, legit his last name is Bowser, and he is...
First off, that's fucking amazing. Second off, continue.
Was out in Japan at the same time.
Okay. I mean, the head of Nintendo being in Japan is not really all that surprising.
Nintendo of America.
Okay.
Head of Nintendo of America.
Okay.
And Microsoft were all out in Japan at the same time.
Did they do lunch?
I don't know.
Did they have some drinks?
Instantly,
cocktails?
my hopeful like crossplay, let's fucking go gamer brain immediately went to they're all meeting together and they're all gonna finally just say fuck it, let's just fucking go for it.
There's a 0% chance that's what happened.
Well, I don't know, because you know that Power Rangers fighting game? Oh, that's another big thing that happened in gaming. Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, right? Dope ass 3v3 like fighting game. Like think like Marvel vs. Capcom, like just ridiculous hype ass combos and all that stuff.
I'm a Green Ranger main.
Full crossplay.
Done. I'm a Green Ranger main.
Yeah, no one cares about that. The more important thing, full crossplay.
Don't care about that.
Between
Green
PC,
Ranger.
Sony, Switch, and Xbox. All play together.
You had me at the Green Ranger, sir.
Who is actually not really even a top tier character in that game.
You full of shit.
No, I'm not.
He's
actually.
a top tier character when I play him. Top tier in my heart.
I'm about to buy you that game. You have to stream it longer than you stream Doom. And
Done. I'll do it.
And I need you to play at least the story mode on hard to show me how top tier Green Ranger is.
I will do it as the Green Ranger.
But no, I thought it was really dope though. It's full crossplay. It played. They did a whole developer showcase where they're showing it off, and god damn, didn't it not play beautifully?
True story, guys. Dizzle doesn't know this about me. When I was a kid, when I was a wee lad, I had a pet iguana. Named him Tommy.
I knew that.
I've never told anybody that. My
You
wife
told me
doesn't
that.
even know that. I forgot it completely until just now.
You told me the other night when I was just gently stroking your hair behind your ear.
That sounds about right. You're so thoughtful.
I know. So yeah, my only thought was they were hopefully talking about more crossplay. Let's see.
There's a 0%
There's
chance.
been rumors of a potential Mass Effect like HD re-release, which whatever, that rumor comes about all the time. What else? I don't know, man. It's pretty slow. Honestly, the gaming world's pretty slow till March. Then the floodgates. Oh baby,
yeah.
I can't.
That's gonna be so fucking good.
Yeah, I can't wait.
You guys heard it here first. Dizzle is going to do a 24-hour Neo 2 stream.
At 65 subs.
50 subs.
65 subs.
50 subs.
65 subs.
50 subs. Yep.
65 subs.
50 subs. And he's going to do it.
Yep, I will stream 24 hours over the weekend.
No, 24 hours consecutively. 24
Over the
consecutive
weekend.
hours. He will do a single 24-hour stream.
Over the weekend.
Nope.
I'm 33 fucking years old, man. I can't stay awake for 6 hours.
First
I'm
off,
gonna stay-
let's not act like 24-hour gaming session is out of character for you. Streaming it will
I don't know, Sean,
will
about.
be.
I did not stay up almost a full 24 hours playing the PS on Tuesday.
Who you lying to? Who you lying to right now, buddy?
I did.
The only thing that's going to be different is you'll have a camera on. Yep.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. Dizzle can stay awake for 24 hours without batting a fucking eyelash at it.
It's true.
I don't understand why he's making it a big deal.
No. Honestly, the only reason it sucks that it's on it's great that it's on a Friday, but it sucks because it'll be like, oh, okay, I go to work, I come home from work, and then
Then start it Saturday morning.
I might have to do it. Yeah.
Dude, 24-hour stream starting Saturday morning. When I did mine, I started on a Saturday morning. That's the best.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll have to start like Saturday morning and end Sunday morning because I'm not. Because that would be, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I started Saturday at like noon, or 11 a.m. something like that, and then ended Sunday at noon or 11 a.m. But I slept in, got plenty of sleep, ate a nice breakfast, rocked the pregame deuce, and then and started the stream up.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to because I barely sleep 4 or 5 hours a night anyway, just because I stay up super late playing games, and then I'm not gonna sleep for 4 or 5 hours, go to work, come home, and eat and all that stuff, and then stay awake for no. That shit ain't happening.
No,
because I'll tell you right now, I'll get banned. I will flip the fuck out and whip my dick out on stream or something.
Go on. Premium OnlyFans content.
Why is finding the name of an old? What?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, no, I'd be so loopy and tired at one point. Someone would say some dumb shit, or I'd keep losing to a boss. And next thing you know, I'd flip out and then whip it out, forget to wrap it up, and
I think it'd be fantastic.
Demon semen everywhere.
Excellent. That's what the people are here for.
I guess I can put that goal, sub goal, back up on my stream.
Yep, 50 subs.
65. You guys hit that?
50 subs. Dizzle 24-hour stream.
65
is a pretty high number. 65 is a pretty damn high
and 24
number.
hours is a pretty long time.
It's not that long.
That's what she said.
Title of my sex tape. Oh man, 24-hour Discord stream so you can do it naked? Now we're talking. I'm gonna stream on Pornhub, guys.
Yeah, I should.
With
honestly,
no face cam. Only the under desk cam activated.
Honestly, I'm about to stream on Pornhub, but like legit no porn content. I'm just gonna play video games.
That'd be fun. I'd do it.
Right, like people can open up a second tab, they can get their rocks off, and like they can listen to my sultry voice, be like, "Hey, champ."
What do you think I'm doing right now?
Hey, champ. I know you're over there, you know, thinking, man, this is a really cool game, but I also know you're over there thinking, look at Stoya go, right? Like, look at her go. Just, hey, I love you.
And I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to go.
If you time it right, when you say, I love you, and your voice comes through their speakers as you say, I love you, and they're finishing, then they're going to be like questioning themselves like, oh shit, like, did I finish because he loves me, or?
Yeah. I do all the time. Yep.
All right.
Yep. Well, that was something. That's gonna wrap it up
we
here
took
for
last
us,
week
guys.
off. We knew this was gonna be just a fun comeback episode from taking a week off.
Yep. We had to take the episode, take the last week off for Super Bowl Sunday.
Batdizzle. Yeah.
Batdizzle is wholesome, guys. You heard it here first.
Yeah, I'm full of holes, all right.
Yeah.
That need to be filled.
Batjizzle. I like it. There is a cardboard cutout in the background. Yes. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. That's gonna wrap it up for us tonight. Have a wonderful evening. I'll be back streaming tomorrow, more of the Final Fantasy VII playthrough. Twitch.tv/Steel. Dizzle will be back on Tuesday. You're still going through the DLCs for Witcher 3?
Yeah, I gotta beat that fucking game.
Do it, man. I believe. I'll be there. Twitch.tv/Batdizzle.
It's true. It's Batdizzle.
Yes. Well, we will see you guys later. Have a wonderful night, and look out for that premium Pornhub content.
Yeah, girl.
We'll see you guys later.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye. Listen to me as I whisper into the tip.